Hello, good afternoon. I'm Edmar Jimenez reporting from Univision. To this day, there is still a conflict going on between the government and the teachers in Oaxaca. The government introduced the education reform that implements a standardized test as a way to hire or promote teachers. The teachers did not agree. They protested on roads and highways. Mexico's police attacked teachers striking against education reforms, killing at least 12 people, leaving dozens injured. Here's a clip of federal police storming into Oaxaca. Right now we have Macy down there with Maribel Flores, a teacher in Oaxaca. Thank you, Edamari. Here I am with Maribel. How are you, Maribel?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be
Tell
here.
us, Maribel, what do you think about the protests in Oaxaca?
Honestly, the events that have occurred is certainly due to the rejection of the education reform, which the government imposed by teachers who make up the so-called National Coordinator of Educational Workers. In this special case, there have been blockades in all roads linking to the stated by the CNTE, in which access of the products belonging to large commercial companies such as Coca-Cola, Bimbo, Pepsi is not allowed because the owners of these grounds and several business groups are behind the creation of the educational reform, and only access to domestical commodities and fuel is allowed. The reason big businesses are behind the educational reform is because Mexico, part of a strong international body called the OECD, which stands for Organizational for Economic Growth and Development, which includes other countries with an economy which provide much money to the economy of those countries of the OECD remains strong.
Maribel, how does this reform affect you as a teacher?
Well, honestly, the reform affects me as a teacher because it seems that this isn't educational anymore, but instead it's benefiting the education in the country. It only modifies and affects the rights of workers, not the teachers. Now the government is going to test the teachers in order to classify them into 3 levels. If they're highlighted, if they're enough, or if they're unfit. So eventually they're not going to accept the teachers that are not highly rated.
That will be all, and it's back to you, Edamari. Thank you, Macy and Maribel. That will be all, folks. Thank you for staying tuned with Univision.